The beauty of BURRATOR is undoubtedly enhanced by trees, but it's not primarily for the sake of appearance that trees are cultivated with such care. It's to reduce erosion. Without some form of vegetation, water running down the surrounding slopes would carry soil with it, which eventually could fill the reservoir. Also, they tend to impede the flow of water, so that less will be lost over the dam. And of course, they provide a crop for sale later. In addition to hardwood, oak and beech, 4 separate varieties of conifer are cultivated: the Sitka spruce, Norway spruce, Japanese larch and Scots pine. And all from seed in BURRATOR's own nursery. Acorns are planted which, in over 100 years' time, will have grown to mature oak trees. Seed can be sown in ordinary soil, but it'll thrive better in a duneman bed, which is similar to the forest floor, consisting mainly of pine needles. About a year later, the tiny trees are lifted from the duneman bed to be replanted in properly spaced rows so that they have room to develop. The young trees are loaded into a framework which is positioned, soil placed around it, and then opened to leave them in neat rows. About 3 years later, the trees will be strong enough to be planted out, where they will grow to full size in 60 to 70 years' time, the lifespan of man. Depending on their size, age and quality, the trees are sold for either fencing stakes, pit props for coal fields, or as timber for joinery and building. The Norway spruce is popular as a Christmas tree, and in December of each year, a tall, well-shaped specimen is felled to be re-erected in Plymouth's Royal Parade. Felling a 70-foot tree, loading it onto a timber wagon, transporting it to Plymouth, and hoisting it on site without damage is no small task. In filthy weather, it's even harder. Despite high winds and torrential rain, the tree is safely delivered and adds to the festivities of the city. The endless cycle of nature at BURRATOR is no different from anywhere else. The colours of the landscape change with the seasons. Death anywhere is as much a part of life as birth itself. A pony dies, and a lamb is born. Dazzled by the evening sun and without ceremony, it begins its life, with only the ewe and the farmer concerned for its well-being. Man inevitably influences the ecology. To the farmer, the lamb means money. To the fox, it means food. So man has decided that the fox must die. Summer comes round again. The rhododendrons come into bloom and the fishermen take to the water. BURRATOR has seen many changes during its existence, now bearing little resemblance to the original valley. Once an industrious community of farmers and their families, now only water and trees remain. Essential for the life of the city, and beautiful too, but who can tell for how long it will remain that way?